move on to the next one, I have to second here. Please show me how to move it to the next topic here. Sorry, guys. I'm new to the StreamYard here, so other recruiting news. So we'll just go into it. Yeah, we'll figure it out. He can switch it if he jumps in here.
Yeah. Speaking of visits, right?
There's a lot of visits coming up. So I got a couple different slides here. March 28th is the earliest one I see right now for a wide receiver out of Ohio. So Chaz Rosillas?
Yeah, Rosillas. Apologies if we get your name wrong there.
Yeah, I haven't really. There we go. I haven't really looked him up yet, but let's take a look.
I didn't know a lot about him, no. I've heard the name once in a while, but
let's see. Rosillas. There we go.
I believe he's currently a 3-star from 1-3 and 247 right now.
6'2". Oh wait, he's 2028.
He is a 2028 kid, I think. Yeah.
2028 commit. Okay. Yep. April 11th, we got Roman Combs. He's another Ohio guy because Matt Campbell has Ohio roots, guys. He coached at Toledo, and he's from Ohio technically. So, yeah, he's a cornerback. April 11th, Roman Combs. April 17th, we have a safety, Malachi. Oh no, not a safety. Wait, this is the California guy that.
Yeah, I know. You're
Malachi Tofu.
Yeah, it's Malachi. How do you pronounce it? Trying to remember.
These spellings, man. These are.
Yeah, it's tougher every year, right? Especially I get older and my pronunciations get worse.
But no, he is a safety. Yeah, he is a safety.
Okay. I was gonna say I think
he's a 4-star safety out of California. Big dude, 6'2", 200 pounds already. So I mean, that's a big guy.
He's a big safety. Yeah, and I believe later in the spring,
high school, and
I think Rico Jackson is also going to be visiting us later in the spring. That's another safety.
Nice.
I think, yeah, and then
right now. But yeah, Malachi's it looks like it's between, I mean, it's early, but California's looks like they're in the lead. Penn State's right behind them. Ohio State offered, so obviously they like him. Arizona State, Oregon, so really good teams are going after him. So he's no slouch, that's for sure. Who else do we have here? We got, pull up that first one. March 26th, we have DJ Davis, so from Delaware, which I did talk about him not that long ago. 3-star athlete. I think they want him as a defensive end.
Yep.
So let's see.
Pass rusher.
DJ Davis. April 16th, we got Dylan Littell, another guy from Ohio. Let's see him. Dylan Littell. I might as well just start sharing it so you can see it. I'll just do that. Okay. All right, so we're going to do this here. Oops. All right. 7. I'm getting there. I got this right here. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to switch the page. Yeah. I already have the other one set up, so should be able to. April 25th, we got a 4-star edge, Cam Toomey, from New York.
Yep.
Yeah. June 12th to the 14th, we have Johnny One from California. I don't know if he's related to Vega. 4-star defensive lineman.
That I don't know. Yeah.
Let me look here. Let me look here. John. Very well looks like he could be. 4-star. 180th in the nation. Looks like USC is in the lead right now, but Washington and Penn State are in there. UCLA, Texas Tech. 6'3", 280 already, so he's a big kid for sure. For 2027 class, got plenty of time to grow and get bigger. London Hampton from Michigan. We're working on scheduling him. He's an athlete.
Yeah.
London Hampton.
There's a laundry list for this summer.
There's a lot of guys.
Yeah. Case Alexander, Davis Seaman, Tyseer Young. I think Slaggle's coming back for another visit in the summer. Keyshawn Telfair will also be visiting in the summer. And Marcus Ficato will also be visiting probably sometime in the June time frame. So,
and since we met last, though, Cooper Terwillinger actually got a prediction to go here. So tight end, top 10 tight end.
Yeah, that's a guy that I was watching.
Yep.
He's a big tight end, promising guy. A lot of guys from the Midwest, and you can kind of see that Campbell he's working. They say they're going to recruit nationally. They're recruiting nationally. So and I think especially nowadays, you can't be confined to the concept of you recruit this region. I think regional recruiting is dead. I really think you need to let it go, because it's just, we live in a world where if they come from your backyard, it just doesn't make you automatically the lead on them anymore. It doesn't work that way.
Nope.
Nope. And that makes sense because there's money involved, right? Like, what NFL players actually play in their home state? It's pretty unusual, right? So once you introduce money, it kind of changes everything.
I mean, you figure Coach Malone, he's got crazy ties with Washington, California, the West Coast in general. You got D'Anton Lynn, who coached out there, so he's got ties out there. D'Anton Lynn's he has ties everywhere, East Coast, West Coast. And then I was on with Mark the other day. I don't know if you saw on how we already have Savon Huggins for North Jersey. Now we got Kashif, or the new wide receiver coach, Kashif, for South Jersey. So we got Jersey covered. Pennsylvania, some schools it's going to take some time for Matt Campbell to get implemented, but you got Terry Smith for Western PA, right?
Yeah.
It's the Philly area that is the hardest to recruit because Ohio State goes after a lot of Philly guys, and they end up getting a lot of them. Jeremiah Smith, all those type of guys. So
and that's a
once we can lock down,
means nothing, because you look at Philly. If you go to Philly, everybody who's a college football fan in Philly is a Penn State fan. It's almost universal there. It's actually more universal than where I live, and I live closer to Penn State. And the irony is, like, in spite of that, it's actually one of the harder places for recruiting. So It's just kind of how things are. But
it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
They got to have a breakthrough, man, with this new staff, and I think they can. And you're not going to get every guy from Pennsylvania, from Eastern Pennsylvania, from Virginia, like the DMV area. The DMV area is very hard. It's hard to get guys out of certain schools. They have a lot of talent that likes to go to Ohio State. Even Notre Dame gets some of those guys too. So it's tough.
Notre Dame is always a problem because they exploit their Catholic school ties, right? So anytime, and I always say, like, anytime I see a guy, almost every single guy, if you look at them, if they went to a Catholic school, Notre Dame will be on their board somewhere. It's just automatic for whatever reason.
It's Notre Dame. Yeah, I don't know who Notre Dame is.
Sorry, I apologize. Like I said, my pronunciation's off today. But it just made me laugh because if you look, it is almost universally true. It always made me laugh looking at the boards and seeing that and almost any time I see a player at a Catholic school, I'm just waiting for Notre Dame to pop up, right? So,
a couple other guys. So they do have some receivers in the pipeline, or trying to get them in the pipeline, obviously. March 28th, Isaiah Alvarez out of New Jersey. So, like I said, I think we'll get more New Jersey bodies on the roster than we did before, because that's where we really struggle. We have a couple, but not a lot. So, safety, Zavon Miller. So, Zavon Miller, March 31st is coming. April 3rd to the 5th, we got running back Aiden Gibson out of South Carolina. So that's cool. I do remember Aiden Gibson. We brought him up.
Yep.
I think you brought him up.
He's a promising young guy. Yeah.
Yep. So
I wouldn't be surprised if he creeps into 4-star over the next 6 to 8 months.
He's interested in Penn State, man. That's awesome. A big one, Mekhi Brown out of Connecticut, 4-star defensive end. So
defensive end,
see a big body? Let's see here. Brown. See how big he is. Because they like the long guys, 6'6", dude.
Yeah, tall dude.
They like these 6'6", 235 already. I remember we looked him up. He's a 92 rating, guys, 70th nationally, the number 7 edge, number 1 player in his state. Right now, it looks like, everybody wants him, obviously. Florida, Ohio State, Texas A&M. But he wants to stay close to home because he's got Rutgers and Penn State in the league right now. So he looks like
he's a Josh Sweat type. He's that long, hard to get around defensive end on the edge. And they seem to like that. I agree with it 100%. I know several NFL teams who used that type of edge rush to great effect. So I like it because it just makes it very tough in the age of mobile quarterbacks. You'd be surprised what just that guy who's 3 inches taller on the defensive end, he's just that hard to get around. It just makes it tougher for that quarterback to get away. Because he just eats up extra space, right? So a lot of teams are starting to really motivate that direction. It's you kind of see it with that trend too of defensive tackles being more of your bull rushers, your Jalen Carter types and things, where they're the ones that are actually applying pressure most of the time, and your defensive ends are really just are containing, right? And those mobile quarterbacks, that tends to make it tough for them because they can't get out. They usually try to escape left or right. Almost every one of them will do it. And if they can't get left or right, then they just get eaten up by that center, that defensive tackle who came busting through. And a lot of teams, the Seahawks this year, use that to great effect. The Eagles, the year prior, both the last Super Bowl teams, use that to great effect. So it's definitely a tendency you're starting to see in defensive line play. I like the idea. It makes a lot of sense.
I haven't watched Mekhi Brown's tape yet, but if he plays anything like our boy, the guy we just got, 6'6",
McPherson.
No, high school from
Oh, Ford.
Elijah Reader.
Jackson Ford.
No,
Yeah.
like Reader. If he plays
Elijah
anything
Reader.
like
Elijah Reader.
he plays anything like Elijah Reader, then I'm gonna be excited if we can get him. So.
If he
Same
plays
length.
as big as he is.
Yeah. We're getting some 6'6", 6'5", tall, lengthy, just quick off the edge guys, man. So and they have the long arms to be able to bull rush too, like you said. So
they do.
I mean, that's something McPherson is hopefully going to be able to implement this year. I mean, he showed some promise in his freshman year. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Yep. April 4th, we got defensive end Carter Blattner coming to campus. So 3-star from New Jersey. So I'll have to take a look at him. There's so many guys on the board, guys. Like we're still learning about a lot of them. The ones that we have like crystal ball for us right now, those are the ones we know the most about, especially me. Those are the ones I've been following a while. Some of these guys they've been on the board for Matt Campbell and the staff for a while, but we're just learning.
Yeah,
we're just hearing about it now. So
they've only been on the public information wire for like a week. So a lot of these are new guys, which makes sense because once the class slipped and Franklin was gone, you're going to get not a whole new class, but you're going to get a lot of new faces as the new staff builds their own book of who they're going after. So I did see, too, that we're still not out of Jimmy Callis. Apparently he still says that we're on his list. So they may be making some waves there. And I do think like typically nowadays when a player says that you're on their list, it's probably negotiating money from that point. A lot of times it comes down to who negotiates the most money or the best overall situation for them, and then that's the one who's going to get it. It's kind of where I'm at with it. But
I got it. I did it.
There, Mekhi Brown.
I figured it out, guys. Well, we had it on a different tab, so I'm going to have to take it off and then do it again. So it's a little confusing, but there's Mekhi Brown. As you can see, the guy, he eats good at home. So he eats good. 235 at his age is pretty insane to be 6'6".
That's pretty wild. Yeah, 6'6", 235.
Yep. So take a look at. See, right? That's what I'm saying. Let's just stay close to home. From what it's looking like right now, it is early. I understand it.
Yeah.
But we'll wait and see. Let's see. We got April 11th. We got 3-star tight end Sean Curry. So I know there's another tight end before him on the board that what's his name? Thomas, no. Along with Terwillinger, the one who's crystal ball defense.
I was going to say, I was thinking of Terwillinger.
Tommy Davis? No, wait. Tommy Douglas.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
We're going to look Tommy Douglas up. It's somebody who's not on the list that I have, but Rivals was talking about Tommy Douglas. He's high in Penn State. Penn State's high on him.
Interesting. Yeah, I hadn't caught a lot about Tommy.
Tight end. And this wants to load today or tomorrow.
247 was having a bad day today, too.
Yeah.
There we go.
Doesn't look like he's rated yet, but I trust Matt Campbell and the staff. So what's going on?
Yeah, no, their evaluations have been pretty darn good.
Yep. Well, I meant it was loading forever, too, but yeah. Out of New Jersey, Princeton, New Jersey, 6'4.5", 225. Let's see. I mean, look who's offered, guys. Alabama, Nebraska, Rutgers. If Alabama offered, he's legit. So Penn State, also, it looks like he's high. Yep.
Also, a little bit of interesting information. If you scroll up on here, you're going to see that he is a member of Rivals. He's an elite member, which means this information is probably very accurate because he can actually come here and adjust it. So whenever you see that, that's a sign that what you're seeing down there is probably very true. So
got Tommy Douglas on here. So that's a guy to look out for. I wouldn't be surprised if Those would be our 2 tight ends for 2027 with Terwillinger and Douglas. So
Yeah.
2 big guys. 6'4.5" is a fine height. He can still grow too. He can still grow another inch. So.
Yeah, and it like, you know, we talk about the size of the tight ends and they seem to like the taller big guys, but I don't know that that's necessarily their push point. It may be more physicality than anything, right? So
yeah.
when they review
might be
a
a
guy's tape,
want him for a blocker. Yep.
Yeah, they might see they might look at the physicality and how aggressive he plays, and that may be their guiding light. And it just happens that big guy's a lot, but maybe it's not really a hard, fast thing that they're playing by. So Samaje Robinson, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Florida pickup that would be nice.
Samaje, is that how you say it? Samaje?
It's probably Samaje, yeah. Again, ignore my German pronunciation.
Fort Lauderdale, yep.
Yeah.
6'3", man, tall corner, 6'3", 180. They don't have much info on him yet, but.
Yep, Terry Smith.
But Penn State, we got Auburn, Louisville, Syracuse, some good offers. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that Auburn offered because the South Florida coach, what's his name, went to Auburn. So.
That's right. Yep.
You know.
Sometimes
that makes sense because he's got Florida connections. He went to Auburn, so yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, he might have been on USF's board before. So.
Yeah. All right, we got. Let's see where we're at here. Let's look up Isaiah Alvarez. I brought him up. He's from New Jersey. I'm going to look him up.
Yeah, Alvarez.
We've never had an Alvarez, so that'd be cool. That's a pretty popular last name. So
did we have? I feel like we had an offensive lineman.
That one, right?
I feel like we had an offensive lineman a long time ago named Alvarez.
Oh yeah, maybe before I was really in the deep Penn State stuff.
Yeah, this would probably. I think this is
right now.
Yeah,
from Ramsey, New Jersey. Penn State, Rutgers, Temple, Nebraska, Syracuse. So, I mean, he's got some offers. Check what else he has. And remember, guys, Matt Campbell and his staff finds diamonds in the rough that rise later in the cycle. So this guy has plenty of time. Right now he's an 85, which is fine. He has plenty of time to get up to like an 88 or, 87, 89. You never know. So Pittsburgh offered, Illinois, Indiana offered. If Indiana offered, that's a different breed right now. So Washington, these are some good offers. Yeah. I mean, Duke, Maryland. Maryland always has good receivers.
West Virginia.
That's something I envy about Maryland. Maryland has a dog every year at receiver, but their team just sucks. So.
Well, there's various reasons for that.
Some good offers,
Yeah, Isaiah Alvarez. The Alvarez I was thinking of, it was actually a men's rugby player, Christian Alvarez.
Oh, okay. Oh, from a previous player.
Yeah, it was like 2017 or 18, I think.
Yep. Running back Gary Walker from Georgia? Okay. I haven't heard him yet, so let's look him up. Have you?
Walker? No.
Gary Walker, 3-star running back out of Georgia. He's coming on a visit in June. So later visit, but let's see. June 12th to the 14th. So he might be coming for 2 days? That's okay. Yeah.
Second guy.
I don't know. Find him.
Fairbairn.
He's probably the athlete.
Second one.
That can't be it.
That one's California. Yeah, it's the second guy down.
I have to go. Yep, the second one. Yep. Loading.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
See how slow it's going? Here we go. Yep.
Yeah, him. There you go. Yeah, Fairburn, Georgia.
Ranked yet, but
players come out of Fairburn.
player
live
either
not
here or wherever he goes next. But
he's also a Rivals member.
he kind of looks like Cam Wallace, actually.
Yeah.
Jeremy said he kind of looks like Cam Wallace a little bit.
Yeah.
We got Florida State, Virginia Tech, Stanford, Penn State, Wisconsin. If Stanford's offering, then maybe he's smart. We'll see.
Yeah, Wisconsin, Florida State's interesting.
What else we got? Claim profile. I have a profile. I should have just logged in. I'm on here. I haven't logged in on this computer. It's on my phone. So
yeah.
What the heck? Okay.
It just rolled down.
So Gary Walker, something to take a look at. I mean, Savon Huggins likes him. Savon Huggins seems like a good coach and a good guy. So
it's very interesting.
I liked him. I liked his interview. He seemed just down to earth.
Yes, and they have a lot of running backs on their list. So, a lot of running backs in the visits, a lot of wide receivers in the visit, and some offensive linemen. I know Leighton is coming back for another visit.
Yeah.
So
I think the first running back we're going to land is what's his name? We talked about him a couple weeks ago. He already visited before the dead period. Remember from Pennsylvania? From Coatesville, maybe? No.
Coatesville.
So many names. I have to go to an old post to look.
Yeah, I was thinking of
1 second.
Yeah, because I was thinking of Aiden Gibson, but no, that's a South Carolina guy.
I'm gonna find the name here in just a second. Who's this? Isaiah Rogers is the name. Yep.
Rogers.
No, that's a different guy. But he's still visiting the 19th to the 21st. So.
Okay, so yeah, he is. I knew he was coming back for another visit, but yeah.
Yeah. Isaiah Rogers. We're an official. Yeah. I just spelled that wrong, but it'll fix it for me. So.
Should.
Yeah. This is the one from Massachusetts, Springfield. Yep. Okay. Which my company's opening. We're opening a treatment center in Springfield pretty soon, I think. So.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, Isaiah Rogers, 5'10", 190 already, so good size for how young he is.
Yeah.
Number 7 running back in the class, so that would make up for that. Pretty much make up for losing Keemon because, yeah, I mean, this guy might be an absolute beast. He could be better, in college.
Yeah.
Penn State, Syracuse, Nebraska, Georgia, Notre Dame. Sorry. I have.
Yeah, he's a very interesting one. Mainly because his stock has been rising really fast. So it reminds me a little bit of how Barkley's stock went flying rather quickly. So
yeah,
but he could definitely be rocketing up for good reason there, and it certainly seems like the staff likes him a lot. So.
Yep. And that's not even the running. I'm trying to find the running back right now. There's so many names. The other running back that visited before the dead period. I'm gonna find it. It's driving me crazy. At this point, it doesn't matter, but I need to find it. So you're gonna know the name Morrison. That's it. I didn't even find it.
Oh, okay.
Kelvin?
Yeah.
Kelvin Morrison?
Yeah, I believe that's it.
Right? That's the one that I think Penn State will land easy. Like it'll just be Heritage PA. That's where it was.
Yeah.
Which I still don't know where that's at. Do you?
Oh, I was there once.
Heritage PA.
Yeah.
This is the one that Philadelphia. 5'11", 185. He might not be rated right now, but look who offered, guys. Look who offered.
Oh,
This guy's
yeah.
legit. Penn State's, they got for him. So he's at 94 for Penn State right now. Ohio State offered, Miami, Florida. Yeah, those are no slouches. So
no, yeah. That's
he's
it.
actually
Yeah, his
pretty
offer
far from Penn State, though. Look.
Yeah.
He's 136 miles away. Ohio State's only 157. That doesn't make sense.
That's because he's near the middle of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So he ends up being in like a weird spot. He might be like
that's weird.
Hold on, I have to remind myself. I don't remember. Is that over near? Yeah, okay.
What county is that?
Yeah.
See, I'm better with counties. I got a map.
It's like right north of Youngstown. So it's like right on the border with Ohio. It's so
okay. That makes
that's
sense.
what I mean. Like he's basically halfway between Columbus and whatchamacallit. I was gonna say
like he's almost locked in. So
yeah, I wanted to say it was near not far from Johnstown, which it kind of isn't. So yeah, Youngstown area is a very big football area. You do see a fair number of players coming out of that area. So
if we land Isaiah Rodgers and Kelvin Morrison, that makes up for Keemon Spell because these guys are talented. So
yeah,
I'd feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and I think roster wise, they're like I said, they're moving on a lot of guys. Like I said, I'm not going to worry too much about star ratings until we see what they produce from it. So, mostly because they're bringing in a new way to do things, which is going to be theirs. And I always say, it's if somebody gives you the job, you do it your way. And if it doesn't work, then it's on you. But I don't think it's fair to immediately judge somebody. So when you haven't let them even try to prove that their way works. So
yeah, absolutely.
I think once they get settled too, we'll probably see some shift in the way they do things. But it's one of those things. Like I think Matt Campbell's proven. I mean, knowing what I know about where he came from and what he had to do at Iowa State and what a task that was, I think people severely underestimated just how much they accomplished there, given what they had to work with. So I feel quite confident in them. But
yeah, the official visits, like the visits coming up. I mean, some really promising guys. So.
Well, even this coming year, I feel pretty good about in general because I've had somebody. We were talking about this, and it was like, well, what if he just plugs and plays mostly Iowa State over to Penn State? And I go, well, Iowa State would have beat Penn State last year, so that's not too bad. So, it was just one of those things. It's like, yeah, if you plug that Iowa State into the Big Ten, they would beat most of the Big Ten. Like that healthy Iowa State team would have beaten most of the Big Ten last year.
That's true.
It's one of those things. Like, would that Iowa State team healthy lose to USC? I don't think they would have. Would they lose to Michigan last year? I don't know that they would have. They beat Iowa, right? So.
Yeah, especially if Jeremiah Cooper doesn't go down because he was instrumental.
Oh, their secondary was destroyed. Yeah. Like people forget that too. That secondary, it wasn't just Cooper; it was everybody going down. So I was surprised that they managed to rally the ship the way they did to get to 8 wins, because they were, from an injury perspective, like our injuries looked like nothing compared to theirs. They had a horrible list. So bringing them in and then combining them with some of the talent we already had, which we had, an advantage in the physical talent here. I think that's just, when people are like, oh, well, you guys just transplanted a bunch of their guys. And I'm like, Yeah, that works. Like that sounds pretty good to me. But
for sure.
But it'll be interesting to see, you know, that knockdown, drag out, knuckle dragging fight that they had in Iowa State. Bring that mentality with you, and you're going to need that when you play in the Big Ten. That's the exact attitude you need to go with. So I'm looking forward to seeing them knock some slobber.
Yeah, for sure. This team is going to be. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're gonna be good, man. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, I had to throw it in there.
Yeah, I do.
Well, we can move on to Stephon Morris. That's all we have right now. That's a lot of names to look out for. We're not going to land them all. We're going to land a good bit of them though, because Matt Campbell and this staff, we got real coaches now. We have a head coach that, you know, just the integrity and the humility. He's everything that Frankie Boy wasn't, you know. I mean, all the positives that Franklin was as a CEO and all that good stuff, like he was a good coach, right? He was good, for a little bit of time, not for the whole time. But everything that Franklin lacks, Matt Campbell has. So
yeah, there were caveats.
That's what it comes down to.
And there's caveats with all coaches, but with Franklin, some of them were pretty problematic. So
yeah. And Franklin gave up on his team.
What an idiot. Just stupid.
Yeah, he gave up on his team. So
yeah, that was wild.
All right, let's move on to Stephon Morris.